This is DSN. DSN.
Hey, it's Guy over at DSN headquarters out here in beautiful Sedona, Arizona. So they're talking me into doing this little video here to take you on a tour of DSN. I'm going to share with you some of my favorite, my favorite gold and platinum records that we have here at the DSN office. Not DSN's collection, but my collection of gold and platinum records that we have here at the office. And I'll share some of my favorites with you. How about that? All right, so here is one of my favorite gold records that I have here at the office. This one is literally outside a personal office here at DSN headquarters. And why is it one of my favorites? Well, it's for the Deftones Around the Fur album. We were awarded this back in 1999, I want to say, from Warner Brothers. At the time, I had a radio network going on called Loud Radio. Back in 1999. This is how long ago this was. And anyway, they sold 500,000 copies, which made it a gold record. But what I really like about this particular gold record is that it is covered in fur. It's very pimpin', very Las Vegas. Matter of fact, I originally had this up in my Las Vegas office. It was the first thing you saw when you walked in to kind of give it that kind of, Rat Packy kind of look. And then later on, we kind of just shoved it in the corner here outside the door of my office because I got better ones in there. But it is one of my favorites. I just love the color in it, and I love the Deftones. So that's where this came from. I'd have to say out of my entire collection of gold and platinum, albums that we got looming the walls, this is one of my favorites. Everybody gravitates to this particular multi-platinum record when they come here at DSN. It's just something that you can't miss. We've got a lot of other ones like Metallica and Kid Rock and Static X and a lot of these from over the past, Korn, Alice in Chains. But this one is special, and I'm going to tell you why. So going back to 1986, they had launched the Z-Rock network in Chicago. So the Chicago station was the biggest station at that time that was playing the new Whitesnake album. Whitesnake had a kind of a hiatus, and kind of people didn't hear about him anymore. And they returned to the airwaves via Z-Rock. And in Chicago, we had WZRC Z-Rock, which just broke this album huge. And then other stations around America picked it up. This was 1986, 87. By 1988, the Whitesnake album was huge. Everybody knew this if you listened to the radio. But the record company decided to award the Z-Rock network, and exclusively for Chicago. So my good friend, Wild Bill Scott, who was a programmer at the Z-Rock network, which originated in Dallas, Texas, the record label wanted to award, obviously, the radio station who broke this record. Well, it was ours. So he decided to surprise me. And rather than have his name put on there, he put my name on there. We busted our ass at the radio station and whatnot in Chicago. But this was awesome to, to wake up one morning and see this waiting for you. I still love it. It's huge, by the way. This thing is gigantic. The sheer size of this thing is immense. Hey, that's what she said. No, but I mean, it takes up the entire wall, basically here at my office. It's just, it's huge. And of course, who doesn't love Kid Rock? Does anybody even care about Metallica anymore? The Black Album? Anybody? Now here's another one that is just super huge. This is Heart. Yes, a lot of people come in here and they go, why the hell do you have Heart on your wall? Well, that's because it sold 5 million albums. It says it right there. So that's the only reason why. I love Heart. I mean, they rocked back in the day, Barracuda. This, of course, was their 1985, 1986 release. Well, this says they sold 5 million records, so it's got to be worth something. But I actually had to carry this on a CTA bus in Chicago in the wintertime. I was very embarrassed. I almost got mugged and almost got stolen. But here we are years later. It has survived all that wear and tear of moving it around up and down the dial, town to town, as they say in the radio business.